Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now Conley. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams, is there a bit of panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big 3, but listen, there is no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed. They were swept in the first round by Minnesota, but the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle room, though, to make changes?
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its 3 all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those 3 top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build them?
He gets it in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Conley gets the bucket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Outside Beal. And so just over a minute and a half played. Jones. Gobert with the block. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your, like I'm talking to my teenage daughter, what is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly...
Oh, wow! That is powerful. A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Pheonix leading by 3. Jones with it. Conley picks him up. It's stolen by Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
First free throw is good. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. And timeout is called. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast, but when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. We had a nice open look right there. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Allen kicks to Booker. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Missed inside. Beal against Edwards. Pass to Conley. Puts it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Conley's got his second bucket of the night. Booker the pass to Nurkic. Now Allen takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Randall against Durant. Randall no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Booker. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Randall gets to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 7 points in the game. Booker outside. Misses from short range. Tie game in Minnesota. We've got... Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. The 10-footer finds the target. Beal's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pheonix with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Joe Ingles, how he did last season. Averaged 4 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Here's Beal. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over O'Neal. Reed misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Reed. Fader on the way, and too long on the shot. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's O'Neal. Reed with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Alexander Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Jones, that's for 2. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a time. The Suns leading. Outside, Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Durant missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Nailed from three-point land.
No hesitation from the swingman. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Booker with it. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Randle passes to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randle. 2 on the clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Fan of basketball, not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Jones is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the small forward.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Jones sets the pick for Booker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota in the lead. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Beal, and there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Shots good by Booker.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
One shot.
Gobert, no good on that free throw. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to... Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Booker. Nurkic a screen on Edwards. And here's Booker from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Pass to McDaniels. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the rebound by Nurkic. Suns trail by 3. Booker left side. Over Edwards. Again, the miss by Booker.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Booker against Edwards. For Booker. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Edwards against Booker. For the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Randall finds Edwards. Now McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Durant down low. Randall on him. Nurkic finds Booker. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. To halt the run. Book it! Devin for 3.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
.141 left here in the third quarter. And here's Edwards. He's got 23. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Nurkic. Gobert, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Count that one. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Beal is just a Picasso in that mid-range.
107 left to play here in the third. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Misses the baby hook.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound by the Suns.
Even with the big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Booker, good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just and no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Booker. He's got 17. Off target from outside. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, trying to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, his energy is up there, hoping his team's energy is just as high. They may push every chance they get.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Reed, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. With 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Minnesota in the lead. Alexander-Walker on the wing. Picked by Reed. They get it back.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, Booker sees the defense coming and just pushes right through them to get his shot off.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
First one falls for him. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Pheonix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Both free throws good from Booker. And coming in as a floor-spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Reed in the post. He's guarded by Plumlee. Reed misses. And here's Booker from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 16 here in the second half.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. DiVincenzo with it. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Pheonix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Now, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Reed. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Looking to end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Allen outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Allen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. DiVincenzo against Booker. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander-Walker. Pocket 2 over Jones. That's short off the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Pheonix.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. On the wing, Jones. Nurkic setting the pick for Jones. Pheonix, no good that time either. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Nice move. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jones from outside. And the Suns miss again. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards against Booker. Jones from outside. Offensive rebound. Nurkic can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley feeling it out. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, here's Edwards. Defended by Booker. Edwards, no good. Suns leading by 5. Here's Durant. That shot missing. Randall with some nice D. The Timberwolves shooting at 36% of the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Move inside by Edwards.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Booker outside. Nurkic just screen on Edwards.
Just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
It drops, and that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Booker up top, Edwards defending. It's the Timberwolves now. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Fades. Yes!
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker looking around. With some arc. It's off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not going to. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta.